Hold up your one if your conscience free. Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. And when you look into the mirror, you like what you see. In your bed at night, you can sleep easy. And then we have your right, you're grateful for what you have. If I ask your whole life, you can say, well, not bad. And every day you say a prayer to the Almighty God. Happy you're not sad, and your life well covered. Them take one, went on the rain, cause you're lyrically bad. And it's not about the clothes where you have in your cupboard. And it's not about the amount of sexy girls where you have. And it's not about the money or the size of your what. It's all about the inspiration where we get from God. It's all about money, Willa, Peter, Tash and Bob. It's all about the way we separate the good from the bad. And the ability we have to mix it up like salad. So hold up your one if your conscience free. Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. And when you look into the mirror, you like what you see. In your bed at night, you can sleep easy. And then we have your right, you're grateful for what you have. If I ask your whole life, you can say, well, not bad. And every day you say a prayer to the Almighty God. Happy you're not sad, and your life well covered. Alright, God give us life, and life is the best. Don't get this opportunity, we must be blessed. So as long as your heart still a beating and your chest, you better give thanks and praise for the food you digest. The roof over the head and the bed where you rest. Say a prayer for the people who don't have no address. Cause the way your things are going, it could be me or you next. Even worse if you not have a red cent to invest. Hold up your one if your conscience free. Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. And when you look into the mirror, you like what you see. In your bed at night, you can sleep easy. And then we have your right, you're grateful for what you have. If I ask your whole life, you can say, well, not bad. And every day you say a prayer to the Almighty God. Happy you're not sad, and your life well covered. Everybody you have an individual going to travel. Some choose the wrong road, now them a live miserable. Every corner them take them find themselves in a trouble. It look like them sign a contract with the devil, but out of that we jump on a higher level. And music we are juggle to keep the people comfortable. Every day we have to hustle. We're born in a big struggle, but we still find time to give the women a good cuddle. So hold up your one if your conscience free. Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. And when you look into the mirror, you like what you see. In your bed at night, you can sleep easy. And then we have your right, you're grateful for what you have. If I ask your whole life, you can say, well, not bad. And every day you say a prayer to the Almighty God. Happy you're not sad, and your life well covered. Life is a privilege, and every day is a bonus. If you agree, then you're welcome to join us. Time is the master, every minute is precious. So stick to a plan and try to maintain focus. Remember that we are here for a purpose. Don't let nobody fill your head with bogus. Be strong, stand tall, pick up your status. Catch the verse, sing along with me chorus. Hold up your one if your conscience free. Where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. And when you look into the mirror, you like what you see. In your bed at night, you can sleep easy. And then we have your right, you're grateful for what you want. If I ask your whole life, you can say, well, not bad. And every day you say a prayer to the Almighty God. Happy you're not sad, and your life well covered. Happy you're not sad, and your life well covered. Happy you're not sad, and your life well covered. Big up the family.
Right.
Old-time veteran man, he and wasting with a new selection to teach you to the nation the right combination because they have their own conception, so they love that last round. What me tell them? What's the brethren? Who want me say? Can't keep a man, some girl can't keep a man. And can't keep a man, some girl can't keep a man. Can't keep a man, some girl can't keep a man. And can't keep a man, some girl can't keep a man. Now this is something some girl can't understand. They feel his pretty face, all the man them a want. A man want a girl who can show some respect and give respect, and you know them a forget. Some man no want no girl who does smoke cigarette. When you smoke a cigarette, you does get bad breath. It have some girl and them always vex. When them get them man vex, they want to bribe him with sex. It have some girl who does fuss and fret. Ragamuffin and wasting none of them may I forget. Some girl who does only wanna study themselves, like they will revolve around them and nobody else. Give me attitude, you know that a road. No man no want a girl who can cook good food. A girl who like back chat and always rude. Who walk in the street but them dress semi-nude. Just the other day a boy sing who get phone, but a girl answer back and then he start carry on. Ka keep a girl, some man ka keep a girl, and ka keep a girl, some man ka keep no girl. Ka keep no girl, some man ka keep no girl. Now this is something some man don't understand. They feel it's only money what them girl them a want. Some girl want a man to show compassion and give she a shoulder so she leave she head pun. Some girl don't want a man who just big and strong, understanding man what she depend upon. A man who don't line whole day on the street, no drop low pants, but a man a dress neat. Even if he have no money or education, him just have some pride and some ambition. A man who could admit when them do wrong. She do want no soft man, she want man who strong. She want a fit man who could last real long. Ragamuffin and racing, a real veteran. Ragamuffin and racing with a brand new song. Teach you youth something so the love could last long. Ka keep a man, some girl ka keep a man, and ka keep a man, some girl ka keep no man. Ka keep no man, some girl ka keep no man, and ka keep no man, some girl ka keep no man, and ka keep a man, some man ka keep girl, ka keep a girl, man, they just can't understand.
Ask me how I'm feeling, well I'm feeling fine. Well I wonder if you have my welfare in mind. Out on the street we touch peace and semblance, but I wonder if they're looking out for my interests. Ask me how I'm feeling, well I'm feeling fine, but I wonder if they have my welfare in mind. Out on the street we touch peace and semblance, but I wonder if they have my interests. Oh yes, I'm feeling fine. I give thanks and praise to my Savior divine for this, not a mercy. Cause I'm feeling fine. The sweetest thing is when you wake up in the morning and see the sunshine. I'm feeling fine. I give thanks and praise to my Savior divine for this moment in time. Yes, I'm feeling fine. In my heart, soul and mind, eyes open, me no blind, up front and behind. I'm feeling fine. This world is yours and mine. For the sake of mankind, let's unite and join. Well, I'm feeling fine, but to be poor is a crime. A dollar and a dime is so hard to. Lord of mercy. Father mercy. Come in, Father.
Check it out now. Back in my neighborhood where things run hot, I'll be sitting in my room hearing enough gunshot, wondering which one of my homies got dropped. So many live by the gun, then they die by one. Seeing this every day, man, it ain't no fun. Look, down in the ghetto, the life is rough. Youth man and woman, they have it real tough. I see children cry, water in the eye for the milk and the sugar that they daddy can't buy. Wake up in the morning, belly hungry. Run in the kitchen, but it don't have no tea. So they had to go to school with no lunch money. Some try real hard, still they can't get no job. So some sell drugs and some of them are robbing. I'm not supporting that or saying that it's right. Try not to be judgmental, but use your insight. If it was you in that position, and you in that position, and you in that position, then maybe you just might just ask me how I'm feeling, and I'm feeling fine.
But I wonder if they have a welfare in mind.
I just asked.
Out on the street we touch peace and semblance, but I wonder if they're looking out for my interests. Ask me how I'm feeling, well I'm feeling fine, but I wonder do they have my welfare in mind.
Come on.
Out on the street we touch peace and semblance, but I wonder if they have my interests.
Bring it.
I'm feeling fine. The sweetest thing is when you wake up in the morning and see the sunshine. I'm feeling fine. I give thanks and praise to my Savior divine for this moment in time. Yes, I'm feeling fine. In my heart, soul and mind, eyes open, me no blind, up front and behind. I'm feeling fine. This world is yours and mine. For the sake of mankind, let's unite and join. Well, I'm feeling fine, but to be poor is a crime. A dollar and a dime is so hard to find, but I'm feeling fine. Living on the breadline, cause I know that the Father has my welfare in mind. I'm feeling fine, I read between the lines, so I know who's instigating all the war and the crime. I'm feeling fine, Almighty God show them a sign. Nature run things, not the bombs they design. Ask me how I'm feeling, well I'm feeling fine. Lord of mercy, love, you're the place.
Don't let the COVID-19 restrictions dampen your celebration. Let Wave stream your event live. Weddings, sports events, talk shows, any event done virtually in HD quality. Let friends and family outside of Trinidad and Tobago bid your loved ones goodbye as we stream your funeral live on social media. Call 294-1105 or 686-1419 for more info.
Good evening and welcome to the RBC West Penn Community Youth League. It's the final day. Yes, it started with 32 teams and it's now down to the final four. Well, the final three, as we have the third and fourth place playoff that's supposed to be starting at this time. But through no fault of anyone's, the Maguaya team that was supposed to come up against Gasparillo Youths, they will not be present, and instead we're going to have a team, West Penn All-Star team, that are going to be represented, led by the skipper of the Maguaya team, Akim Dekane. He came all the way from South, Maguaya, the team from the southwestern part of the country. They're up against the Gasparillo Youths. Maguaya, to the West Penn All-Star team, they are in red, white, and black. And the Gasparillo Youths, they are in their white tops with their black pants, trousers, and socks. Well, they are the official third place team, but we're going to have action still on the pitch. So the teams are just going to meet some of the coordinators as they get involved with the official part of things. So I'll give you the starting lineups. Starting for the West Penn All-Star team, we have number 1 in goal, regalo holder, Emmanuel Charles, number 3. Kamani Dekane, number 4. Number 10, Darren John. Number 7, the captain, Akim Dekane. Jamal Jupiter, number 16. Samuel Phillip, number 14. Deshaun Lazama, number 18. Lyrexto Holder, number 6. And Jordan Mitchell, number 13. Also in the starting lineup, we have number 20, Glenn Edwards. So that's the starting lineup for the team in red, the West Penn All-Star team. In white, from Gasparillo, the Gasparillo Youths, they have number 3, Rakim Williams. Number 4, Aaron Audit. Number 8, Jaheim Alexander. Number 11, Nickel Rollins. Number 12, Tudel Granger. Number 13, Asidi Ash. Number 15, Jassy Pinda. Number 19, Jaime Joseph. Number 20, Darren Mohan. And number 22, Rahim Lee. That team head coach, Jasandra Joseph. Manager, Jamia Semper. And the physiotherapist, Keziana Mose. So the team's just getting their pictures. What a moment in time. What a moment it is here at the Digger Martin Sporting Complex down in Bagatelle, Digger Martin. The picturesque grounds here in Digger Martin. Opened just a short 3 years ago. Yes. Just finishing off the season of cricket, where a lot of cricket was played here. The regional tournament was played here, as well as some of the under-19 World Cup. So very much known for cricket this season, but it's the time of the footballers, as we have the RBC West Penn Island-wide Community Youth League. It's come down to this. Of course, this league put on by RBC in conjunction with the West Penn Sport and Cultural Center, using sport for peace and development. The team of these matches, as they bring sport to the communities. We have the 2 skippers, Nickel Rollins there, taking the toss together with the Cane, Akim the Cane. So as the rhythm section strikes up, we get ready for action. The man in the middle, just about ready to spot things as we kick things off here. This one, although it may look like a mere formality, it's got a lot of riding. The Cane, the skipper of this West Penn All-Star team, is actually a member of the Maguaya United team. Maguaya United, a team that comprised players from 2 communities in the Southwest, Guayari and Mayaro. So here they come. Lezama goes back to his defense as they're just knocking that ball wrong in the midfield. Twisting one way, then the other. Banged up field. Taken down skillfully. Tries to get his team going, but loses out. Rollins. So both teams yet to really settle. Good skill by number 8. That's Alexander. And just maintaining good possession. The West Penn All-Star team. He is aiming at his skipper, McCain. Akeem McCain. They lose out. Good skill there by Penn. And that's Pinda losing out. And the ball played upfield. Holder goes back to his defenders. Very cautious approach. Mitchell on the ball. Back to Holder. Holder dominating things in the middle of the park there. McCain. Ball kept alive. But then it's easily handled. McCain wins it here. And then Holder just winning out. Ball played wider there. For Naeem. And the ball just going out of play. It's going to be a throw. Ball into the area. Losing out there was Holder. Keeper way out of his box. That's Rogello Holder. And then he just plays it short to Lezama. Deshaun Lezama. Trying to thread the needle there was Mitchell. And it's easily handled by the goalkeeper for the Gasparillo Youths, Raheem Lee. He also plays for the police team. So some experience there. The ball played wider into the area. And then a poor clearance. And the end putting it out for a corner there was Ishmael Charles. So it's going to be a corner. The first corner in the match. It goes to Gasparillo Youths. Jugging across to take it. Adisia Ash. Fadden, easily handled by Regalo Holder. And then he just lays it down. Nice and short, therefore. That was Mitchell. Here comes Gasparillo Youth team. But Holder is going to get to it first. He just plays it down nicely to Deshaun Lezama, the wing back with lots of room and time. Ato comes back and breaks it up. It's into Holder, but a rolling moving out. Finding his man with room and time is Ash. Ash trying to go past this small defender there in Dekane, Kamali Dekane, the younger brother of the skipper, Akeem Dekane. Ash with a throw in. So it's Ash on the ball. Loses out. Lezama winning that duel. Akeem Dekane. Ball cut out. And it goes out. It's going to be a throwing for the West Penn All-Star team. Falls kindly to Philip. Still Philip. Philip is in the area. So it's going to be a corner there. In the meantime, a man has gone down. One of the defenders for the Gasparillo team. Not quite sure which play it is. The physiotherapist just saying, give him a bit of room. He seemed to be holding his head though. Probably got it into a clash there with Samuel Phillip. As the fans continue to pack in here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. You're watching action right here on Wave TV for all your sporting needs. Seem to be a bit shaken up. The youngster at the back. Just ushered off. So it's Lee punting downfield. Headed clear as far as Rollins, who loses out to Holder. That's the other Holder there, John, sorry. Playing wider to Nazim Bisnat. So it's going to be a corner. Yeah, the corner here for the West Penn All-Star team. Ball banged upfield. The keeper is in the middle of nowhere, but he comes and wins it. Playing the keeper stopper role. Zama goes all the way back. John coming for the ball, Jaron John. They lose out. Ball played into the area. And it's just wide there. The opportunity falling to Williams, Raheem Williams. The keeper making a save. Ball cleared out. Jogging across to take the throw in. That's Audit. Jaheim Joseph. Audit. Good skill. Strong challenge, dude, by the Kane. He's taking no prisoners. Hakim the Kane, skillful turn, but he's been taken out there by Jaheim Joseph. So a feisty affair here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Remember, you're watching the RBC West Penn Island-wide Community Youth League. This game, a bit of an exhibition game there. The third place team, that's a team in white, Gasparillo Youths. They're up against a West Penn All-Star team. The third and fourth place playoff was supposed to be against Maguaya United, but because of transportation needs, they were unable to really get to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Some of the players came though, and so quick thinking by the organizers to have a all-star team, a West Penn all-star team, up against the Gasparillo Youths. Ball punt upfield. Strong defensive header. The referee just calling things back there for a high boot. John trying to find Hakim the Kane. He's been quite competent, this big number 18, Deshaun Lezama. There's been a switch between the right back and the left back. Lezama going across to the left back position. Winning out. Rollins. And then just barge off the ball. John picks it up. And he tries to get Edwards going. Edwards with a skillful turn. Edwards gets past his man. Edwards into the area. He just blocked out calmly. And then they try to build, but they lose out. The ball aimed at Phillips. Not the most mobile. Phillips, Samuel Phillips, the big number 14 for the West Penn team. Here pressuring Lee to pick up the ball. And he bangs it upfield. Small Decane just doing enough to put off the player. And then Deshaun Lezama wins out. He's been quite composed, excellent for this West Penn team. Just interchanging passes with Charles. And Deshaun Lezama finds Edwards. Good bit of play. Good interpassing. He's a one-on-one. Drags past the keeper. But great defensive work by Naeem Biznat. Naeem doing yeoman service there with the goal at his mercy, really. Not even getting off a shot. And I think the number 16 will be bitterly disappointed with that effort there. Biznat, very left-footed player. Gets only as far as audit. Joseph interchanging skillful passes with the skipper Rollins, but he's blocked out. And Akeem Decane, the skipper of this team, he finds an overlapping Lezama. Lezama playing the early ball across, but it's easily handled by Audit. And they begin to build from the back. Rollins in a midfield battle there with Holder. That's Loretio Holder. Biznat. Biznat just bounced off the ball there. Naeem Biznat bounced off by Audit. Audit. Fine. Jahim. A bit of a battle there. Losing out there was Chudel Mitchell. He's been bundled over by the big Jahim Joseph. Jahim Joseph, the number 19, has been a heavy presence in the midfield. And John trying to get Samuel going. Great throw by Lee. Releasing Emmanuel Charles. Oh, great skill. He's still going. But then just cleared out there. Was Emmanuel Charles just clearing that ball out? In fact, it was Raheem Williams there for Gasparillo Youths. Turning one way, then the other was Ash. Finds Audit on the overlap. Ash drags past his man. Trying to get skillful there. An audacious display of skill. Find the skipper Rollins. So starting to really display dominance here, the Gasparillo Youth team. They've totally bossed this midfield. Strong challenge by Jamali Decane there though. Philip. Samuel Philip with a ball over the top. Keeper Lee comes and clears it up into the air. Decane trying to flick past Audit. He wins out. And Gasparillo Youth able to come forward. Ash. Rollins trying to get Ash going. Good tackle there by Naheem Bisnat. Former Caledonia as well as QRC player. Getting in that large ditch tackle. Good turn. And it's going to go out for a corner. So it's going to be a corner. And just headed out there by Mohan. Trying to do a 1-2 there was the number 6 Lorenzo Holder and Big Deshaun Lazama goes out for throw. So if you're just joining us here, you're watching the RBC West Penn Youth League. It's an island-wide community youth league. Here we have the 3rd place team. They're up against an all-star, a West Penn all-star team. Samuel attempting to go for a long-range effort, just losing his footing. As the in-house MC, NCW, calls for the first goal. Is it going to be Gasparillo Youths? Ash in the area. Ash. But good charging down there by the skipper, Akim Dekane. Akim Dekane, one of the original members of the Maguaya team. He scored last week when they were defeated in the semi-final. He made the trip from Miaro today. Was disappointed that the rest of his team could not have joined him. And there he's showing heart. He still wants to represent. He still wants to do well. Played short. Ash. Trying to drill that one through. Audit. Just losing his footing there was a skipper, but then he does the roly-poly and skips out of it. Nicholas Rollins, remember the name, showing himself to be quite skipper. Nickel Rollins, sorry. Ball played across, trying to find Rakeem Williams. It does. He's up against Lezama. He's ushered back. So he's gone all the way back. Mohan, who's been very skillful. So putting on a bit of a display here. But Charles comes across and wins the throwing for his team. So the fans continue to really pack in and the stands here. They go all the way back. Audit. Interchanging passes. And then he tried to go long there. That was Alexander. It's with Jaheim Joseph though. Trying to get the whole pass going. The Kane barged off the ball. Akim Jokane. But good defensive work there by Jaheim Alexander. Rollins. Pinder. Just a bit too far forward. So it's going to be a goal kick. If you're just joining us, you're watching the RBC West Penn Island-wide Community Youth Football League. It's the 10th-year anniversary. Yes, 10 seasons they've been with us. It's the first year, though, that they've gone island-wide. Started just on the western side of Trinidad and Tobago. Within the last 2 or 3 years, they've gone a little further. But this year, they had teams throughout the island, in the north, south, east, and west. So Charles there trying to get Philip going. Samuel Philip has shown flashes, but he's definitely been outpaced in this one. Pinder goes back. Rollins, the ball lifted over. So Bitsnat with lots of room and time. Ball kept alive. Shot. And it's just wide. So it flashed edge wide. As we see some of the teams for the next game just entering the arena. That's the team from Point Fountain. That ball just going out of play. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Gasparillo youth team. Keeper Lee plays it short. Audit. Jaheim Alexander. Nice work. Beautiful ball through to Pinder. Pinder in a foot race. Pinder 1-on-1. And he finds the back of the net. Jesse Pinder breaks the deadlock and puts Gasparillo up 1-0. He was just able to spring the offside trap after it was a 1-on-1 foot race. And he just slided it past the goalkeeper to put his team up 1-0. So Gasparillo Youths, they lead this 1-0. A goal scored by Jesse Pinder. So the West Penn team just seeming to go to pieces here. Pinder again, he's been very active, but it's cut out there skillfully by Holder, Loretzo Holder. He tries to get the king going. Hakeem the king. But Audit wins that battle. And they're able to begin to build it from the back. Samuel Philip, the king. So just slowing the things down. John. Philip, he's just straight offside. The big guy, Samuel Philip, just straying offside. So, at this picturesque ground, the fans continue to just keep on flowing in as the families coming to the stadium. It's a beautiful ball through. But the Kane went, just call back there for that clip. I've been quite impressed by young the Kane, Kamali the Kane, the number 4 for the West Penn All-Star team. And there's going to be a substitution. So we see coming on Jamali Jupiter. No, that's not Jamali Jupiter. In fact, it's Nickel Morales. Nickel Morales is coming off, is coming on, and coming off is Darren John. John doesn't seem to be too happy. So Darren John doesn't seem to be too happy. Easily handled by the keeper. So the keeper, Regalo Older. He goes short to Charles. Ishmael Charles. He finds Morales. As they continue to build the ball, Mitchell finds Philip. Philip looking to go for a bit of a run. That's good skill. Still good skill. There was some good skill on display there by Edwards. And the overlapping wing back. But he loses out to Williams. Williams with the early ball aimed at Joseph. Mohan. Pinder. Ash. It's been a battle between Ash and good strong challenge there by Kamani Dekane. Kamani Dekane, small in size, big in heart, coming across and saving his team blushes. Ash has been having the better of a very experienced Naeem Bisnad there at the wing-back position. A story within a story. And Bisnad has lost the ball and hasn't even really gotten back into the play. Lazy looking at this moment. Ball filtered across. Can he keep it in play? No, he cannot. Just going out of play there was Raheem Williams. So it's going to be a throwing. The throw is going to be taken by Lizama. And we're seeing another substitution about to take place. As we see Casal Stowe. So it's Stowe who's going to be coming in. And out is going to be Philip. Samuel Philip. So Stowe just runs on. Two substitutions already made by this all-star team. Morales trying to do a bit too much. The pretty back flick. Just giving away that free kick. Standing over it is Nickel Rollins, the skipper. Will he go straight home? He's got a lot of big targets. Instead, he just flashes wide. Bitsnat. Akeem Dekane. Ball aimed. Just not able to get on the end of it was Mitchell. Jadel Mitchell. Rollins. Jaheem Joseph. Rollins trying to get it back to Joseph. And then Bitsnat just giving away the ball. Cheaply, really. Beautiful ball. Is he onside? Joseph skips his pass the challenge. He goes down in the box. Joseph does seem to be offside. But the referee assistant did not raise his flag. And instead, it's going to be a penalty brought down there by the big defender, Joshua Nazama. So dusting himself off and taking this penalty is Jaheem Joseph. So Jaheim Joseph stands over this one. He's up against the keeper. Regalo, Holder. Joseph versus Holder. And he just slots it straight down the center. So it's goal number 2 for the Gasparillo Youths. They lead 2-0. So Gasparillo leads 2-0 in this one. Naim Bisnat. Ash. He's got the better of Naim Bisnat whole evening. Oh, he does so again. Easy call there by the referee. A soft foul, really. Ash is going to be happy for the call, though. Ash stands over it, as well as his skipper, Nikel Rollins. Ball chipped inside. But the referee assistant flag has gone up. Rollins. Ball seemed to have gone on a play, but he loses out. And then the referee just calling things back for an infringement. Goes all the way through to Regalo. Holder. He goes short to Bisnat. Naim Bisnat has not had the best of evenings this evening. Normally a very competent wing-back and winger. Here he's in a battle again with Ash. Bisnat. Ball pumped long. Edwards. Well, it goes straight through to the keeper, Lee, who corrals it easily. Showing some good skill here is Pinna, but he loses out. And then just tripped up there. Was the substitute. That's Dalan Gopi. So that's the halftime whistle. So at the half, it's Gasparillo Youths who lead this one 2-0. They got their goals off the boot of Jassy Pinda, and then the penalty by Jaheim Holder to make it 2-0. We're going to the break. When we come back, we'll have more in the second of action in the RBC.
let the COVID-19 restrictions dampen your celebration. Let Wave stream your event live. Weddings, sports events, talk shows, any event done virtually in HD quality. Let friends and family outside of Trinidad and Tobago bid your loved ones goodbye as we stream your funeral live on social media. Call 294-1105 or 686-1419 for more info. Don't let the COVID-19 restrictions dampen your celebration. Let Wave stream your event live. Weddings, sports events, talk shows, any event done virtually in HD quality. Let friends and family outside of Trinidad and Tobago bid your loved ones goodbye as we stream your funeral live on social media. Call 294-1105 or 686-1419 for more info.
final whistle. Good about it. All looking good. I like all the coming in. All looking good. And all the partaking. I like that. This is what West Penn, Culture for Sports, Center for Sports and Culture is all about. Bringing back that love, bringing back that peace to the community. We looking good. We feeling good. Nice weather. The second half. As we open the whistle. There you have it, though. That's the whistle. The second half is on. Gasparillo Youth versus West Penn All-Star.
Yes, it's second half of the exhibition game, if you would like to call it that. It's Gasparillo leading All-Stars, the West Penn All-Stars 2-0. Maguaya did not make the trip to Diego Martin, so of course they needed to play the match. So we decided that Maguaya would be replaced by the West Penn All-Stars, and I welcome back the commentator Gordon Penn.
Yes, just went to get the team sheets and make sure all is well. So the scores, yeah, if you're just joining us, it's the Gasparillo Youths. They're in white and black. They lead this one 2-0. They got their goals from Jassy Pinda as well as their number 9. The number 8, the number 19. That was Jaime Joseph from the penalty mark. And yeah, going for a bit of a run was Raheem Williams. About just going out of play. So it's the RBC West Penn Community League. This game a bit of a makeup game. It's supposed to be the 3rd and 4th place playoff. And so the 3rd place team here, the Gasparillo team, because the Maguaya team unable to make the long trek from southwestern Trinidad and Tobago. In their stead, to ensure that we had some kind of competition, we have the West Penn All-Star team. West Penn All-Star team, they are in red. Lee, the keeper, good kick downfield, aimed at Pinda. Pinda with a skillful take. Still Pinda. He's been a thorn in this West Penn All-Star team side all evening. Rollins and the Gasparillo Youth team just able to slow things down. Ball cleared. And they're able to bring this ball forward. Call in possession. Ash. Good skill by Ash. Still Ash. And it goes out there for a goal kick. Ash showing real confidence. As the fans continue to just keep on packing in to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Close to about 1,000 persons already packed in here, mainly youngsters. Just about 3/4 fill the stadium. Winning out there was Lezama, and he kindly goes back to his keeper holder, regalo holder. And just playing the ball from the back. Banged up field. That was by Charles. Find the cane. Hakeem the cane. Cut out, and then they're able to bring it forward. Deshaun, he's getting into the area. Shot, oh, it's off the post! With the goal at his mercy there was the overlapping wingback, Deshaun Lezama, and he crashed it off the post. So the All-Star team showing signs of life here. Lee, he's got a very good kick. Charles Morales finds the cane, Jamali the cane that is. He goes for his brother. And then they just bring the ball forward. Good movement here by the All-Star team. They finally settle and showing signs of life. Oh! Flashing wide there was Hakeem the cane. So in the second half, the West Penn All-Star team has come to life. They're showing that they're up and ready for this battle. Remember, they are down 2-0 versus Gasparillo All-Stars. Gasparillo Youth Stars, sorry. Good defensive header. Clash of heads. He's gone down under that challenge there. Was Dalan Guppy. He's come in and provides some stability to this West Penn team.
But unfortunately, one of the teams couldn't be here, so we had to scramble the team. So right now, you're looking at West Penn All-Stars versus Gasparillo Youth. Gasparillo Youth is in the lead with 2 goals to their name.
Jahim Joseph. He's already gotten his name on the scorecard. Finds the skipper. Ball to through. Joseph.
To visit all the cafeterias. There's a minibar at the entrance. There's ice cream, snow cone, sauce, Accra, barbecue. Whatever you feel for, we have it.
So they're continuing to press here.
Remember to use all the garbage bins available.
Here we see West Penn All-Star team.
On the seat directly in front of you. This is the RPC West Penn Island-wide Community
Copy.
Football Tournament.
cleared.
We are proud to bring football, all in an effort to bring back peace to the community. This is the final.
Looking to go for a run. Falls to Guppy. Guppy with a shot. Easily handled by Lee. He punts it downfield. And it goes all the way through. The cane. But first it is Lee. And he just gobbles it up. So the fans really coming in. They're coming in droves now as they get ready for the finals. So if you're anywhere nearby in the Diego Martin region, you can come here. The final card is start at 7 p.m.
To everyone on the right hand side of the complex, please remember there's food and drink and sale. On the left hand side, feel free to partake if you're feeling thirsty or hungry. I'm sure there's something for your tummy on the next side.
Ball is played up in the air. Just getting it clear. Rollins loses out, but then illegally says the referee. So Nicole Rollins, the skipper. He has passed it into the goal.
That is a goal!
So Raheem Williams there. It looked a bit suspect there, the final pass, but the referee says it's a legal goal. So that's 3 goals to 0. Gasparillo Youths lead in this one.
The score this time, Gasparillo Youths 3, the All-Stars nil.
So Raheem Williams there with that goal. Can't keep it in play. Preparing to make another substitution is the West Penn All-Star team. Seems like it's Jareem John looking to make his entry. In the meantime, the keeper just punts the ball upfield. He finds Hola. Hakeem Duquesne puts the ball across the face of the goal. Just out of range. So the substitution about to be made, and coming off is the number 20, Glenn Edwards, and getting in is Jeremy John.
They need something to drink and eat. Something side. Oh shit.
Ball punt upfield. Wingback has been good for this all-star team. The big number 18, Deshaun Lezama. I think a bit too far backward, but here comes the substitute, Jeremy John. A good take there by Joseph, and then he just barges into the defender. John going for the no-look return pass. There was Holder. mistakes made by young Jamali Dekane.
Number 16 looking good.
Pinda. Easily handled there by the goalkeeper. And he starts the attack. Gopi. Still Gopi. Hakim Dekane finds a substitute. Stowe. The return pass just out of the reach of Gopi. Shot from distance. Zama just heading it out. Lezama just winning out. Very composed, Lezama. They go back to the goalkeeper. He goes all the way around. Just walking the ball forward now. The All-Star team. They're down 3-0, but they have played some constructive football most times. Ash. He's not going to win that battle. Sturdy defending there by Deshaun Lezama. Well, news from the EPL this morning. Manchester United, they went down 2-1 against Brighton Howard Albion. So it seems like Brighton has the number for the Manchester United team. Remember, they're under new management, a new coach. Cristiano Ronaldo starting on the bench. Beautiful turn by Ash. Strong challenge there by Jamali Dekane. He has been small in size, big in heart. He's shown that he's not afraid of the bigger players. Pinda. Pinned up against Morales. Pinda. Ball just going out of play. It's going to be a throwing for the Gasparillo Youths. If you're just joining us, you're watching the RBC West Penn Island-wide football tournament. As they maintain good possession here. Bringing the ball slowly forward. Ball threaded through. Hakim Dekane. Ball through. Oh, with the goal at his mercy, the substitute, Jeremy John. Big save by the keeper. Pinder is true. Is he onside?
Number 16.
Still Pinder. And into the side netting. Unable to get the support to join him. As you see, the fans continue to pack in at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Just about 3/4 fill. About 1,000 persons inside. And the ball goes out. It's going to be a throwing for the West Penn All-Star team. If you're just joining us, you're watching the RBC West Penn Island-wide Community Youth Tournament. He's just offside. This bit of a make-up game. Was supposed to be a third and fourth game, but the Maguaya team all the way from Southwest Trinidad unable to travel today. A couple of the players came and instead All-Star, West Penn All-Star team was hastily arranged. They are in red and they're up against the Gasparillo youth team. The Gasparillo youth team leading this one 3-0. Ash, strong challenge there by Lezama, Deshaun Lezama. Pinda, he's been skillful. Loses out to Guppy. Guppy looking for movement. Decides to take it on his own. Has John. John the substitute finds Guppy again. Morales. Good constructive football though. You're seeing nice shape. Remember these players under 20. It's an under 20 tournament with 3 players under the age of 23 but over the age of 30 play.
We have Gasparillo Youth
Guppy.
versus West Penn
Guppy.
All-Stars. The score
Still
is
Guppy.
Gasparillo
Showing
Youth
good
3,
domination there.
the All-Stars 0. Looking for that first goal.
Big ball across. Oh, he comes and he goes down under the challenge.
All-Stars
Guppy remains down, shot from distance.
1 goal.
And it flashes over. But Guppy, Darlan Guppy, he remains down.
Medic on field, please.
A lot of eye candy. And Darlan Guppy there remaining down.
Up next, we have the main attraction for this evening, the final, where 2 teams will go head-to-head for the trophy, for the championship. We will see the likes of Point Fortin, Mahaika versus Arima, Malabar All-Stars. That is the big game. We await right after
The next game up is the final. Yes, the final, the big game. It's Malabar Arima United. They come up against Mahaika Deportivo Point 14. So it's going to be East versus Southwest.
Gasparillo will be short this evening,
So those from Point 14, they're going to be up against the team from Malabar.
just to keep the show on the road. You came to see football, and that is what we're going to give you all.
Copy. Still down. He looks like he's trying to get up.
Seems to be okay there. You know, I'm gonna get some tea.
As we look at the evening northern range here, beautiful background here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, nestled in the valley here, the northern range. As you see, the sun just going down and the lights are up and on. Well, the player is back to his feet and it's gonna be Lee, the keeper. Raheem Lee.
Let's go.
And as the ball is cleared up field, Morales wins out. Akeem Duquesne finds John. He's onside. A return pass.
Still looking for that first goal.
Good strong challenge. Nice skill there by Holder. And that ball goes out for a corner. So it's going to be a corner.
DJ, come on and take
So it's gonna be a free kick in a very intriguing position here. Standing over it, the skipper, Hakim the Kane. The Kane! Strong fist there by Lee. Lezama. He's been in a battle all evening with Ash. Pinda in a foot race here with Charles. Pinda wins the foot race. He's contained quite well by Charles, and then Charles wins. So it's going to be a throwing. Quickly take on Guppy. Morales. Early ball through the Guppy. Early ball across. The Kane, he takes it on his chest. Guppy finds the composed figure of Lezama, Deshaun Lezama. Early ball through again, it finds Guppy. Oh! And with a goal at his mercy, Guppy really having an awful first touch there. Ash. Lezama. Lezama composed, strong, showing his quality as a defender. Definitely been a star for this West Penn All-Star team. And some nice music being played here. But quite composed. He finds his skipper, Mikel Rollins, and he treads the needle. And then it's just cut out and played out for a throw. And this flashes wide. In fact, it was offside, so it wouldn't have counted. As they begin to walk things forward, Charles, he's hopelessly offside. Hopelessly offside, yeah. Strong challenge. Joseph. Yes, the Mali the Kane. The youngster has been a tower of strength really for his team. Rollins. Ash. This has been a duel all evening. Most times, Lezama has come up trumps. Guppy as they bring the ball forward. Hold the ball through the Kane. Find this player, Jupiter on the overlap. Jupiter with the ball inside. Strong challenge. Morales up against Ash. And then just coming on and winning it out. Guppy, the return pass. Still Guppy. Pinder. He's got the king. He's into the area. Rollins! Goes out for a corner. A double deflection there. Nicholas Rollins arriving late there. Looking to add to his team's lead. Corner. Nonchalantly just cleared back out by Jupiter. Joseph fits into the area. Copy. John. Good touch. The Kane goes on under the challenge there from Alexander. Going down there was the skipper, Akeem the Kane. Teams just getting warmed up at the sidelines as they get ready for the big finals. The big finals, it's Mahaika Deportivo from Point 14. They're up against Malabar Youths from Arima. As we see the rhythm section there, just livening up things here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex.
This is what Westman is all about. We bring back the vibes to Diego Martin. We bring back the love to football and culture.
So it's this brought to you by RBC and West Penn. West Penn. So the players are back to their feet as the fans continue to pack in. A great turnout here. Back to action on the pitch as they try to get at least one goal in this one. That's the West Penn All-Star team. The MC NCW of national acclaim and fame. He has a chant in the stands. All Stars, we want a goal. Ball chip forward. Aimed at Stu. But he was offside. So it doesn't seem like there's going to be any goals coming from the All-Star team in this one. Ball is show. Good defensive work there by the keeper, Regalo holder. The fans really packing in here. Just having straight offside there was for forward as they try to get at least one copy. Morales, Jupiter, Sto. Stop against Williams. He's lost his footing twice, but he still maintains possession. And then he goes all the way back to his keeper, Ola. Ola finds back Charles. Jupiter. Strong challenge there by, that was Joseph. And Jupiter returns the favor. But Jaime Joseph trying to thread the needle a bit too far forward. And Regalo, holder, the keeper, is able to corral it easily. The referee just watching his watch. Morales finds Sto. But it is just cut out there by the big number 8, Jaime Alexander. Jupiter, Sto. And that's the final whistle. So at the end of this one, it's Gasparillo All-Stars. Gasparillo Youth, sorry. They win this one 3-0 versus the West Penn All-Star team. They got their goals from Jaime Joseph as well as Jassy Pinder. And rounding off the scoring was Raheem Williams in the second half. So Gasparillo, they cement their place as the third place winners, sorry. We're going to the break. When we come back, we're going to have finals action live from the Diego Martin Sporting Complex.